We have 321 rupees deposited in the bank right now. That's kind of cool. Hey guys, it's Skullkid 3 and welcome to part 10 of Let's Play Majora's Mask. In the last part, we finished running around Clocktown for no apparent reason. And in this part, we're gonna head back out into Termina Field and start doing some actual storyline stuff. I think there's probably a couple of secrets around Termina Field that we could do right now. But frankly, I just kind of want to get on with the storyline at this point. There'll be time for exploration later. Don't you worry your little heads about it. So we're heading first to the swamp. Now, Tail said Swamp, Mountains, Ocean, Canyon. That's the exact order you want to go to those places, so first it's Swamp, obviously. And Tattle is interested in this tree. Maybe she needs to piss. That looks like Skullkid, only without the mask! And two little fairies flying nearby, kind of. Oh, I remember this! Tail and I drew this with the Skullkid when we first met him. He told us that he had been fighting with his friends and that they had left him all alone. I'm sure it was because he was playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that... And once he got his power... So, the Skullkid was once just a normal Skullkid, until he was to play that trick on that one guy, and changed the fate of the world forever. By the way, I suppose I should mention at this point, the place we're in now is not called Hyrule, it is called Termina. So that's all well and good. And we're coming on one of my least favourite name changes in the game. It's a bad bat. If you don't do something before it swoops down on you, well, just don't come running to me. Yeah, in this game, they seem to be called bad bats. They're normally called keys, and I much prefer that name, quite frankly. Excuse me, freaking keys, or bad bats. Seriously, bad bat is just an awful name. I mean, they might be entirely different things, but still, it just looks like they've renamed keys to something ridiculous. Come on, I hit that. I hit that as well, but that might just be me. So if we head up here, then we encounter a bad bat. That's not very fun. So we're gonna need to activate our Deku form and kill him, because up at the top of this tree is a piece of heart. Which I believe, is that gonna take us to, yeah, it's gonna take us to another new heart container. So that's pretty good. There we go. And there we go. Right, now finally go up there and get that piece of heart uninterrupted. So that's all well and good. So that's one of the advantages that Deku Link has at this point at least, is that he has a range attack, which Link does not at this point. However, that's going to change, oddly enough. And here's a hole, and I'm not entirely sure what's in it, so I need to investigate. However, because I don't know what's in it, chances are it's nothing incredible. Okay, I'm going to call 20 rupees. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, yes! 20 rupees. I was exactly right at it being entirely mediocre. Oh well, 20 rupees is still 20 rupees. If you don't know basic maths. So let's kill this guy as well. And up there, that's our favourite freak. Good old-fashioned Tingle. Get down here, you bitch. Kaboom. I love that scream. It's just very good. So let's head over and talk to him, because he won't remember us, but whatever. What is this going to do? So, I hope you're going to sell me a map for less than 20. Ooh, perfect. It's a good thing we found that hole then, actually, because it means that we got to buy a map of Woodfall. Which, you know, is going to be helpful. I'll call again. Tingle tingle kululimpa! These are the magic words that Ting created himself. Don't steal them! No, I don't want to talk to you again. Piss off. No! Leave me be! Why? Really strange man. Anyway, let's just get on with life then, I suppose. Southern Swamp, and this is the area of our first dungeon. Well, not this precise bit, but it's in the swamp in any case. So, what, you know, for a swamp, the water looks surprisingly clean. You'd expect it to be all filled with mud and everything, but it looks like water, really. Excuse me, that was kind of a half burp, half hiccup combination, which ultimately ended unsatisfactorily. That's not unsatisfactory. I don't frickin' know. I've forgotten the English language. Anyway, this is really our first Deku stick. Huh. Well, yes, here's a Deku stick. These are pretty helpful throughout the game, typically. Nothing incredible, though. And this, my little friends, is a fairy. If you grab a fairy by the wings, it'll stab you in the face. However, you just run into it, then it'll heal you completely. If you have a bottle, which we don't... We're not meant to have a bottle yet at this point, are we? I don't know, probably, but... In any case, hit that guy, and you get another owl statue. Those will be even more important later. I mean, they're already relatively important, but, and then I'm gonna show off another thing here. We've got our land title deed, equipped now, if you couldn't see with your eyes. Excuse me. And we are gonna take it to this fellow over here. Thanks for stopping. You're not from here, are you? I sell magic beans to Deku Scrubs, and would really like to leave my hometown. I'm hoping to find some success in a livelier place. To open a business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. Do you know what I mean? Why, yes, I do. Have a land title deed. Oh, that's a town land title deed. I wish you'd let me have that. I'll give you this land in return. Deal? We traded our land title deed for a swamp title deed. I'm going off to town right now. I'll leave the rest up to you. You'd better leave the rest up to me. So yes, we now own this little spot of land, which is essentially his Deku flower. But that's going to get us a piece of heart, so, you know, it all works out in the end. In fact, it might even get us a second piece of heart if I can be bothered to run back to Clock Town before midnight today. Which I might be able to, depends how far we go with this. So, if we jump up onto here, then piece of heart ahoy. Piece of heart ahoy, I said. There we go. So that's all well and lovely and peachy keen, and all kinds of shenanigans like that. And there is a giant Octorok. That's a bit creepy. And where the heck is that water landing? Where? Looks like it's landing on sort of an invisible land. But oh well. Let's jump down here. It burns. Yeah, so let's look at what to do in this little area, shall we? Yes, we shall. What's over here? Hello? Old Koume's boat cruise. Ticket office closed. Please inquire at the Magic Hag's potion shop near the edge of the swamp. Oh, that's a shame. Hi, fella. Blimey, where is he? That spoiled child is off playing hooky again. A child his age has no business searching for fairies. Hang on. Oh, man, welcome. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? What? I would, but I don't have one. Ah, is this your first time entering the pictograph contest? Well, the Swamp Tourist Centre is currently holding a pictograph contest. Pictograph contest, pictograph contest. That's actually fairly hard to say quickly. It's open to all ages, from children to adults. For nice pictographs taken in the swamp, a free boat cruise will be awarded as a special prize. So, would you like to enter our contest? Oh, but to enter you first must take the boat cruise. Boat cruise reservations are handled at that window over there. If you're interested, go for a ride. But we can't because Koume's not there. Damn it! Or possibly Koume. I don't know. That's the thing, is that with a lot of Zelda names, no one really knows how you're actually officially meant to pronounce them. So yeah, it's all up to interpretation essentially. Hence Kaffei and how I pronounce Saria. Even though others would say Saria, and I believe Tenjin said Saraya. I just say Saria, because I'm, you know, I'm really, really weird. Yeah, I think we'll probably have time for this. And my throat is beginning to die, so I'll probably end the recording after this and run back to... Oh, there's a witch. Hello, witchy! Witchy, witchy, witch. So she runs out into the... Oh yeah, of course we don't have a bottle yet, because this is how you get your first one. Silly me! So yes, there is Kotake, who is running into the forest, or the jungle, or whatever it is. And I suppose we should go and follow her, probably. Just, you know, for the shits and giggles. So let's go on ahead. Oh, hello there, little fella. Follow me. Okay. I will follow you, strange little monkey fellow. Come back here, monkey. We have no time for your japes. We just need to go to where you're leading me. So, yeah, this guy will keep leading you on false paths, which you have to try and remember. And he's a bit hard to keep up with. There's Kotake, as we saw earlier, but we need to follow this monkey first, so... where did he go? I think... Phew, we found him. That was close. So then if we go through here... Yay, we found Koume. Koume. Oh, help me! Hello? You okay? I was just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms, and BAM! I got hit from behind! That pesky Skullkid! Skullkid! He's everywhere! Do you think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? How to think he's that powerful? Now I can't even move. You, don't you have anything that gives you energy? Swamp title deed? What's this? You're no help. I say, you're not at all what you make yourself out to be. Maybe we need to go and ask her sister for help. To Kotake! Is it this way? Yeah. And then I believe it was this way. Yay! Okay, we found her. You! Help! Help me! Help me! Your sister's dying! Have this bush thrown to your head. Did you need me for something? What's that? Skullkid got to Koume? That's ridiculous. If it's just the Skullkid, then what harm could he possibly do? Oh, but if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good. No, it isn't good. So we got a bottle of red potion. Woohoo! I'm heading back to the potion shop for now, so I'm counting on you. Okay, see ya later, you crazy old hag. And she burns. And now I've disorientated. Okay. Then I believe it was left. Nope, it was right. So we need to go back and do all of that again, so that's hilarious. Yeah, I'll go do that now. Whatever, this part will be a little bit longer. Go on, fella, just run right ahead to Koume. Yada 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 yada. This way first. I think the route changes on each day. So on the second day you'll head over this way, but on the first day you'll head over to the left or something, or... I don't know if that's the case, but I get the suspicion that it is. I seem to remember hearing that somewhere. But I can't remember for certain. So that monkey went over to the left. again, I think. No, wait, no. Ah! No, I am terrible at this. Ah! Right, I'm gonna see if I can make it to the place without the monkey's help. Because, you know, he's just confusing and ultimately, yeah. So we went along like this. Oh boy, it's a good sign when I can't even remember where you went from there. Okay, yeah. And then I believe it was straight ahead. Yeah. And it was right. No, it wasn't. That was a stupid attempt in any case. I'm going to end this part here, guys. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.